Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches, and today we are going to be watching The Devil is a Part-Timer episode 8. So, just a announcement, if you could call it that. I just finished watching Ranking of Kings yesterday, so if you want to check out Ranking of Kings, the entire series is now up on my channel, so you can go check that out. Our last episode was posted yesterday, so that means that there's a slot for a new show, and so tomorrow I should be starting a new show on the channel. So if you want to see what that show is, stick around, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and then you'll find out what the new show that I'm starting on the channel is. I'm pretty sure I know what it's gonna be, but you know, I could change it at the last second, so I'm not gonna announce it. You can just subscribe to the channel and see what comes up. Anyway, regardless, we are doing some Devil is a Part-Timer today. Last time we were introduced to Susanoo Kamazuki or Kumazuki. My handwriting is so terrible that it's one of those two, but Susanoo, and she is jealous of her because she is going after Mao in a romantic fashion. But we also came across some sort of evil villain with a purple light that Amelia fought briefly, so that's probably setting up some sort of short arc, possibly. It didn't seem like a major villain, you know. It just seemed like not so much a grunt, but just like a mid-tier dude. So I guess we'll have to find out what happens with that, but I'm excited to get into it. I'm not going to waste your time. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. All these things really help the channel, so I'd really appreciate it. And let's get into Devil is a Part-Timer episode 8. Alright. Working together to get Chi in the right place to win his heart. Oh my god. This looks like the vibes of a beach episode. Like they could use this to turn into a beach episode. Okay, Susanoo was wearing like some sort of weird demon robes or something. Not demon robes necessarily, but something from the demon world. So maybe she is from the demon world. The hero enters the fray. She's not keeping it cool at all. Yeah, learn how to do it so you can make it for him. Are you sleeping in boxes? Oh, maybe. Oh, Chi, look at her face. Aww. She's too polite to Chiho. It's hard to hate a girl who's so nice to you. Yeah, everyone is pretty harsh to Lucifer. No, stay with them now. You got some time with them. Spend some time alone. Well, not alone, but... She does drop a lot of hints, which is very Ford. She's a very Ford character. I like it. Aww. So cute. Yes! That's good. If I stop liking you, I'll do that on my own too. Stand up for yourself, girl. Love it. Aww. He's just gonna be walking with girls to a place where there's a girl and then walk to another place where there's another girl and keep switching off. Okay, yeah. Seems like it's implying pretty heavily that she's from the demon world. She doesn't know what a train is. She only has one type of clothing. Doesn't have a job. Oh my god! They're just confirming it here? Nice! Good reveal! Good reveal! I love it! Yeah, she really didn't. Ah, look at, I love her demeanor switching, it's great. Crestia Bell. Whoa, her voice. Maybe just because she changed her, she's speaking a different language, it sounds weird. Aww, I like her. She's trying to copy. Okay. That's good. That's true. Very cool. Yeah, you stand out a lot. Aww, for stealing your bike? Yeah. Eat that. Eat that. Really? Oh no. Oh my god. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Oh, okay. Who dis? Oh, SFC. Mitsuki Sadu. Hey, stay away from her! She's working as a cashier. She doesn't need to make it. Aww. I love her. I love her attitude. Like she's nervous, but she doesn't take shit, you know? She's so scared by the machines. Erai, erai.
Oh my god, look at him. Ah, that's it. Good tease for next time.
I just want to talk about Chi's character just real quick, because every episode I'm just so happy with her character. She's like exactly my sort of character, and like, you know, it makes me sad that I didn't watch this series sooner just for her character. Like, if the show was just Chi, I would be happy, because like, obviously she's cute, and she's the classic like cute, stuttering, nervous, in love girl, and I just love that trope on its own, right? I like, you know, I like cute characters, and I like the whole being hopelessly in love type idea. You know, I think parts of it is because I relate to it, parts of it is just because I think it's very endearing and in a character trait, and it's something easy to root for. And she's just so sweet. But then I also love, because a lot of times with these characters, they will be like that, and then they'll be easy to walk all over, or they'll be too clueless on what's going on around them that they won't be offended by any of it. So in a scene like that where this creep comes in and is hitting on her, either they'll just take it and then be kind of like really sad later and just be like really downtrodden and because they feel creeped out, or they won't even notice that the person's being a creep, and they'll just be like, sure, I'll help you, and then like do whatever. But Chi recognizes the situation, and she can't necessarily do anything about it at the time, but later she's fuming about it and is angry and is actually, and isn't blaming Mao, but being appropriately angry, the way that people generally are when that sort of stuff happens. Like, I'm sure if that sort of thing happened in an actual, you know, takeaway restaurant, God forbid, but I'm sure it happens a lot. And you know, the woman then went back to the employees' lounge. That's probably how a lot of women would be standing there fuming at how frustrating dealing with a customer like that is. And I love that portrayal of her character, because she's a headstrong character who's also kind of, you know, nervous about stuff she cares about. Understandably so. That is how I am a lot of the time as well, you know? When I'm interacting with people, a lot of the time, yeah, I will feel very nervous, and I will stutter a lot, and but I also can still have strong convictions behind the scenes. I can still be very passionate about certain things. I can switch from being very nice to being frustrated with something, you know? So I love that portrayal of Chi's character. I think it's like not the obvious place to go, but it works so well. And you know what? It just makes her cuter, because like when you can see that she's like a fully fleshed out 3-dimensional character, the cute aspects are so intensified so much. I love it. So we learned more about Susanoo in this episode, specifically that she's from Enter Isle, which I figured out by watching the OP at the start of this episode. I pointed it out because I noticed that she was because the Enter Isle people are standing in a line, and then she's running up towards them, and it shows their Enter Isle versions and then switches to their Earth versions. And she was always running from a different place to show that she's from Earth, and she's, I don't know if to call it Earth, but you know, she's from modern day Japan, and it's just like, you know, running up to see these new people in the new land. So I learned that she's from that at the start of the episode, but I loved the way that they revealed it, where it's like, where she's just like, how did you, like, she's like, oh, we're going on a train, right? And then Emmy's like, yeah, how'd you get here then, if you had never been on a train? And she's like, oh, I went through the gate. Oh yeah, the gate, that makes sense. The gate, like, it was just like very casual reveal of, it was like an Attack on Titan reveal. You know when Attack on Titan reveals really, really important plot points, but they do it the most casual way possible, and it doesn't really hit you how important it is until like 10 seconds later. It's like that, or it's just like, where it's this really, it's just this really throwaway line, because Susanoo was like, well, you knew that already, right? Like, that was obvious, right? And it also sort of works since the OP does spoil it that she's from Enter Isle. And you know, if you're a perceptive enough viewer, you could probably pick it up. I mean, even in this final ED picture, I just noticed it because it's on my screen right now. You can see she's in the line with all the other Enter Isle people. So, like, it's something that you can figure out from context clues of the show pretty easily. So it doesn't need to be this massive reveal. It's just a big reveal to Amelia. So I love it. And her name is Crestia Bell. That's what I got written down. But you know, I've too many names in this head. It's kind of difficult when every character has 2 names. Luckily, most of the names are pretty easy to remember because with Lucifer and Satan, those are common names that we use for the devil. So they're pretty easy to remember. Ouchiel, that's a bit harder to remember, but you know, I'll deal with it. Amelia just shortened her name to Emmy, so it's quite easy to remember her 2 names because it actually just sounds like one name and a nickname for that name, so that's fine. But now we have Susanoo and Crestia, which are completely different names, so I don't know what to do with that. But yeah, anyway, that was a great episode. I'm mostly happy with the cheese stuff, but the whole episode was great. It was a good review of Susanoo. I'm really liking Susanoo more and more now that I'm getting to know her personality. And next episode, we're getting some SFC infiltration, I guess. So I'm excited for that as well. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment down below if you liked the episode, if you liked the reaction, if you have suggestions for the channel. All that stuff can go in the comments below. But subscribing and liking and commenting are things that really, really do assist the channel. So if you did enjoy the video, it would be amazing if you could do those things for me. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I will see you next time. Goodbye.